Great time. Is everybody having a good time? Make some noise. Allie, are you ready to throw out that last towel? Because I think we have a very special guest waiting in the wings. Who here is ready to see Anne-Marie? Make some noise right now. All right, Stache, we're going to have to do better. Towels are done. Ready? Give it up for Alpine real quick. He's the ultimate hype man. Now, we came here for a reason tonight. We came here to see one of the most talented female artists in the game right now. So if you could please, South FLA, represent and give it up for the Karate World Champion, multi-platinum recording artist, Anne-Marie! Yes, honey! How are you doing? So is this your side or is this my side? Which side do you prefer? I'm one of those, are you good? Okay, look, she had a side, I like it. Are you good over there, yeah? I don't think either one of your sides could be a bad side, my dear. Let me make sure I don't have any moments with this skirt over here, hold on. That would be interesting. We don't need any of that right now. All right, so welcome to Stache, everyone. Are you ready for this? This has been a long time coming. Give it up one more time. So, if you listen to the new Hits 97.3, which all of you do, because that's the reason why you're here, Anne-Marie was slated to come before the end of 2018, right? You had a massive, massive 2018, and we were gonna top it off with a bang here in Miami, and then unfortunately, your doctor was like, girl, sit your ass down. You can't go anywhere. We're taking your passport. You need to, just chill out for a minute.
Yeah, it was the longest I'd ever not sung for. So I was singing the whole year touring, and then as soon as he said to stop, I didn't sing for I think it was 5 weeks straight. I didn't sing at all.
You didn't sing at all?
No.
That's gotta be difficult for a singer.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but I think it was good for me.
It was, but unfortunately tonight, we're having some vocal issues again, yeah?
I feel like, something's going on, but I basically got ill before I came out here, and I was like, I want to still come. So I
Now, that's the makings of a true rock star right there, right? Now, it's kind of understandable. I get a cold, when I drive to Orlando, for God's sakes. You've been flying all over the country. Not the country, the world. You were just, obviously, in your home, whatever, the UK.
Yeah.
Representing, did anybody hear about a little award show called the Brit Awards? Yeah. It's basically the Grammys, right, of the UK.
Yeah.
You were nominated for 4 awards. You and another one of our favorite girls, Dua Lipa, were tied for the most nominations. That's absolutely crazy. That's a testament to the kind of 2018 you had, though.
Yeah, it was a mad 2018. I feel like last year was the year that people got to know me because I'd done a lot of collaborations with Clean Bandit and Rockabye.
Just a little song called Rockabye,
And I was like, this year I'm just gonna release my own stuff, and that's what I did.
Well, I didn't realize that you actually have been doing this since 2013, yes? You've been singing your whole life, but you really started to try to make this your career path.
Yeah. I think for me, when I was younger, I was into musical theatre, so I was doing musicals when I was younger.
Can you talk about one of the plays, please?
Les Miserables, yeah.
It was just Here Girl, you're like my spirit animal. I'm assuming, did you play Cosette?
Yeah, and Eponine, little Eponine. Yeah, so that's what I was going towards, and I was at college studying musical, and then I met a songwriter, and it all just changed everything, really, and I learned how to write my own songs and just decided to do this instead. I started studying karate when I was 9 years old, so I wanted to have a song about that part of my life because it's such a big part of me. So, that's a song that I wrote.
Now, I took karate too. I was the first belt, and that was the last belt. So I think I was the white belt. I might have got a little stripe at one point in time, I don't know, yellow
That's
or something.
Good.
Girl, it was a white belt though. I know my strengths and my weaknesses. Karate was not a strength. You're a black belt.
Yeah.
No. She's like a world champion black belt. # badass will beat you down, Don't play with me. Like this, I don't understand how this has gone under the radar. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I was a very angry teenager.
Well, that's one way to channel your anger.
It really helped me. My parents were like, yes, because I was getting my anger out somewhere. But yeah, I've won three world championships. Yeah.
My man right here said, "Oh, wow." No, we weren't playing when we said she was a world champ. And then you also competed in the UK national championship.
Yeah.
Like, were you like an Olympic hopeful?
Well, it's only just been brought into Olympics. It was just taekwondo, so it was never an option. But now it is, yeah, which I'm really happy about.
All right, so maybe we'll see you in the Olympics.
Yeah. If my voice keeps going, you'll just see me do karate.
We're not going to claim that. Now, Kelvin is out in the audience. I know he's got some great questions from this amazing audience. So, Kelvin is right here. Do you want to take a sip of your warm water? Do you have your water up here?
Oh, yeah, I've got my drink.
She's got her lemon water with her.
So we got the perfect segue. She's got a question for you.
Cool.
I saw your karate series on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever kicked anybody's ass in real life?
Yes!
No.
Well, you're
Pinocchio.
In Miami, you have plenty of time.
Yeah, I feel like when I was younger, I did have this fight. It was like a film. It was quite crazy, but all I remember is them running up to me and then it finishing and her having a cut lip, and I was just like, I don't know what happened. But yeah. No, I mean, no, not at all.
I was about to say, did you hear I mean, like, whoa, yeah! Yes, we can all relate. She was talking about the bass when we turned on karate. I was like, girl, welcome to the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, DJ Laz is sitting over here. It wouldn't be right without a little extra bass in it. So you also mentioned that karate helped you with discipline and focus.
Yeah.
Do you need a lot of that in this industry? And what are the parts about it that you need that most for?
I think you need to be able to stand your ground, I think, in this industry. I think because there's a lot of people with a lot of opinions, and you kind of just need to remember that you're the reason why everyone's working on your project in the first place. So you need to basically just have a strong lip, and I think that's what I've got.
You think?
I think I want to move here.
What? Yes! Miami will take you any day, girl.
I feel like we have the same energy.
You give it up for yourselves. You have the same energy. You're in some good company here. Now, speaking of energy, I heard that there's somebody in the audience that may want to sing our next song.
Yeah, who is that?
Is May out here? May, come on down, girl. Now, this is a Hit Sessions first, so I have to tell you. Do you know a guy named Charlie Puth?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had Charlie Puth for Hit Sessions, and he was having similar vocal issues.
So annoying.
So he had his piano with him, and he was literally like playing, like our audience was singing their original songs, and he was coming up with like tracks.
No way.
On the spot, but nothing like this has ever happened. Okay, can somebody help? Hold on. You got it? Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Miss May. Is it May? May! Hey, girl. Well, don't you look. Can we get a little round of applause for our girl, May? This takes cojones. So are you going to sing this next? Are you going to sing Alarm?
I would love to. I can't sing, so.
Yeah.
That's all right. Neither can I. See, y'all are going to stop shaming me at that radio station for not being able to sing.
This is my pianist, Ashton.
Hi.
And do you wanna sing it with him?
She can't really sing.
I'll sing it with whoever.
You got the piano.
You're gonna get the royal treatment for real. Like, look, oh boy. Pianist over here is like Lady Gaga. I'm not Lady Gaga. Get over here. We'll sing along. We'll know the words. Okay. You just gotta start it off.
You're laying with me. You're shutting down. I smell her on you. You're focused now. I know what's happened here, and I've been here. I know what's happened here, and I've been here. My phone is buzzing.
the same thing Anne Marie's got, right? That's a true testament of a good night. Everybody's gonna call in sick to work. Give it up for May. That was amazing. Nice job, Miss May. I was so trying to Google the lyrics for her, but my claws were in the way. Like, I'm so sorry about that, May. I was absolutely zero help. That was fantastic. And shout out to my girl over here. What is your name? Gabrielle was singing along too.
I heard. There is someone else told me that. Oh wait, have we got like you definitely need to sing, and there's someone else
Over here.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah. I heard that you can sing, so you need to come up and sing with me.
Hey, it's karaoke up in Stache tonight, bitches. Ashton, you're not done yet, sir. Sit down, Bradley.
I literally saw you.
What's your name, girl? Deandra. Hold on one second. Okay, so are we singing another Anne Marie song? Is that what we're gonna do? Or do you have another song? Oh, he knows his Anne Marie song. What kind of piano player? He's like, I'm Anne Marie. That's right there, smart man. He knows where his chick is.
I don't let him learn any other songs.
You can do, hold on one second. She just hit me with that. I can do it a cappella. Hold on now, Flexi Poo. All right, Deandra, what song are you gonna sing?
Halo.
Are you are you ready for this, Miss Anne Marie?
I think I might get ready to walk off that way.
No, you're sitting right there. Okay, are you good? Like, she's got her drink in her hand and everything. Deandra came ready to play. All right, here you go, girl.
Remember those walls I built? Oh, baby, they're tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule that you're breaking, it's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. I pray it won't fade away.
Sit down right now. She had her own little reverb. Did you hear that? It's like Stache wasn't meant for that performance. Did you hear that? DJ Laz, he'll take your business card down there.
Yeah, I think you got a record deal out of this. I'm not mad at it.
So you need to thank Miss Anne Marie over here. Thank you, girl, for coming sick to Stache. That was amazing. Yes, honey. Oh my God. So you know though, this is actually a great segue. Anne Marie, can we talk for a second about the fact that there's a lot of talented people in the world, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as we could just see right there. By the way, I got chills. She got her own hype man. That's Bay. That's Bay all day. But the stars really have to align in your favor for you to get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I even feel that with when you're putting music out, like you can have the best song you think you've written out of your album and you put it out and it doesn't work because it wasn't released at the right time. It can be, it honestly is you have to be in the right moment at the right time with the right people. It is so hard. It really is. So just like situations like that, like I feel like I took every opportunity that came my way when it came to music and singing. So like, if I was in the audience now and I could sing, I'll be like, get me up on that fucking stage. Oh.
Yeah!
Oh, no. By all means, please, everybody's adults here. And by the way, that was very Miami of you, just so you know.
this place brings that out of people. It's this particular venue especially. So you would have said, you know, let me on that fucking stage. I'm not mad at that. Go ahead. All right.
Yeah, I would have been, because, you know, you've got to take it. If it comes your way, you just got to take it.
Do you have any memories like that stick out? Like was there ever a time when you were in a pub in the UK? Or?
Yeah, I did everything. Like, the reason, how I got into the industry was my friend was teaching a lady piano, and she was writing songs for other people, and she needed someone to sing those songs to give to other people, and I went and sung her songs. And when I was in the studio, the label called me up and was like, we've heard you singing these songs, we want to sign you. So it's just like little things like that happened, and I was just like, if I didn't take that opportunity, I would never have been heard. So you just got to take it.
Is that something that you look back on and you remember, because, you know, when things get tough, and maybe, again, that song that you thought was a smash didn't chart the way you wanted it to, or didn't get the radio play that you wanted it to, do you remind yourselves of those moments and go, like, I'm meant to do this?
Yeah, I feel like, to be honest, I get reminded by when the feeling that you get when you perform, when you're on stage, that always reminds me why I'm doing it. Like, it is tough, and obviously you get ill and you get tired, but the feeling you get from when you're on stage is the best feeling that I can get from anything. So I always just think back to those moments.
Aww. Kelvin, where are you?
Right over here.
Oh, he over there talking.
We got a question from Sal going back to Anne-Marie wanting to move to Miami. I think it's pretty appropriate.
Hi.
Hey.
What's your favorite spot in Miami, and what was that? And what do you like to do while you're here?
I like to eat food.
Yeah!
I've eaten everything. I've eaten everything since I've been here. These trousers fit quite loosely the other day, but now they're quite tight. So yeah, I mean, I literally got here yesterday and I'm leaving tomorrow, so I don't really get to spend much time here, which is why I want to come back as soon as possible. But
oh my goodness. So wait, you flew in from the UK yesterday. You're here for this event with you amazing people.
Yeah.
Hello. And where are you going tomorrow?
Back home.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you legit...
Yeah.
Let me find out. Anne-Marie legit came just to see us. Well, that just makes us love you even more, girl. Oh my goodness. This could be like, he could be your tour DJ if you don't already have him. You got your pianist, you got security. They're in sync, these two. So Anne-Marie, I need you to talk a little bit. So obviously, do we not love Caribbean vibes? We love our island vibes here in South Florida. Sean Paul actually came into our radio station when that song was like skyrocketing, and he sang your praises. But I think some people don't realize what a large Caribbean community you have in the UK.
It's massive, yeah. It is, especially in the West London. Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of friends from St. Lucia and just a lot of different communities in London, which is why I love it so much, because there's so many different people, and I love coming places like this and Cuba and just different places that have, you know, I just love seeing different people in the same place. So that song, I felt like playing that because that song was such a big moment for me in my career, to reach a bigger audience from that song being played everywhere. And then I was like, rah, this is being played a bit too much, it's well annoying. I was like, all right, calm it. No, but I rarely take songs that aren't my own, and I always write my own music, which I think is really important. But that song really just touched me because I have a lot of friends that are single parents, and a lot of my friends, a lot of my friends grew up with just a mom or just a dad, and yeah, I felt like it was a very important message for people to hear in the world.
Do you think it's ever tough for people to take, like you do, I mean, you have so many different feels to your music. Like when you really go through that track list on Speak Your Mind, you get a lot of different vibes. You get EDM, you get pop, you get island vibes, you get this, but there's always a soulfulness there. There's a rich feeling. I mean, you have a very distinct voice that obviously brings, I think, a lot of depth to what can sometimes come across, like in pop, you know, it's not always thought of as, you know, the most heartfelt or moving genre of music, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's becoming that more and more because of artists like yourself. Is that why doing songs like that is so important?
Yeah, I feel like I couldn't make music that didn't mean anything. So I think I landed in pop music, but I tried to get everything in. Like I grew up listening to Motown and ska and reggae music. So it's important for me to get that involved, because I don't think I would do well going just like a song that didn't really mean anything. So yeah.
Can you do that one more time?
That's the next song.
Is there anybody in particular that you're thinking of? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you, girl. That seemed like very personal right there. Kelvin, where are you at?
Right over here.
Hey, okay.
Got a question here from Yami.
Hi.
Hey.
My question is, what is the most memorable moment you've had on stage? Either the most amazing moment or the most embarrassing. You could go either way you want with this question.
I can give you both.
Yes.
There's been a lot of embarrassing moments. I feel like my biggest one, I was in New York actually, and I was on stage with my friend. We were doing a duet, and he has these like crazy dance moves. You just got to leave him to it. Kind of just, he just goes off. But there's this one part where he just like went like that and smacked the microphone into my face.
Oh my God.
And my tooth fell out.
No.
Yeah. So it didn't fall out actually, it fell in. So I was like, and I stood there for about 2 seconds, and then I ran upstairs, looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh, it's not too bad. Then came back down and carried on. But yeah, that happened. So that was quite an embarrassing moment.
What?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what did the karate person inside of you? How did you not karate? Like,
I was actually fine. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I was fine.
Somebody just asked, are you still friends?
We're still friends, yeah. Yeah. One of my favourite moments was on tour, and I have a song called Perfect to Me, and it's all about like self-acceptance and body image and all stuff like that. And I do struggle with that sometimes, and people know that when I'm singing it. And I normally start the song with my eyes closed, and I open my eyes, and everyone had a sign, was holding a sign up in the air with a really amazing word on it, like confident and powerful, and just like describing all these things that they thought I was. And I just cried my eyes out for ages, and I couldn't really sing. So yeah, that was amazing.
So those were your fans that just had taken it upon themselves.
Yeah.
You cried, right?
I
Oh,
cried.
you can clap for that. That's okay. We can snap. We can do all of that. I can't even imagine what that's got to feel like when you're looking into an audience of strangers, but there's a connection.
Yeah. I mean, I always try and make people who listen to my music not feel like that we're different, because I don't think we are. So when I finish a show, I try and just go and chill with them, because, you know, it's like they've spent time to come and spend their evening with me. I'm not just going to be like, no, sorry, you have to pay for this. You know, like, I can't do that shit. So yeah.
Once again, girl, we can, when you're good, so you can just be Anne-Marie, please, because that is what we love the most, I think, about you. And I'm actually really excited that we have you here in this particular venue, because, you know, Shama, who works with your record label, had been talking a lot about you and was like, she's just so dope. And she's so, like, and do you get that vibe? Like, do you get this, like, very real, chill vibe from Anne-Marie, right? Like she's a girl that you would want to go to Wynwood with and, like, turn up at, like, Brick, or stay here at Stache and have drinks. In fact, she makes her friends do Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
Does anybody follow Anne-Marie on Instagram? So you have to check out her story whenever you can. If you need to have, like, if you need a good laugh in your life, she made this gentleman over here. I don't know, raise your hand, please put your hand in the air. He's amazing. What's his name?
James.
She set him up so crazy. They were in Zurich, and it's winter, right? And Zurich just sounds cold as hell, right? It screams polar vortex. And she literally goaded him to run down a flight of icy steps. just so she could watch him have a ridiculousness moment. And then she posted it on her Instagram, and her laugh is one of those things that you would send to all of your friends. Like, you know, when you literally like send the message and you're just crying at work. It was, look at her. She had everybody, she just showed it to everybody backstage before she came out. She's like, no, you have to see this if you haven't seen it yet.
Funny.
That's the best thing ever, though. Like,
everyone hates me. But
no, they don't. That's a lie, because he's standing over there ready to beat anybody's ass for you. So that's a testament to the fact that he absolutely loves you. But it seems like you treat the people around you like family.
Yeah, I think that's important. I feel like, I guess it's from my upbringing and my parents teaching me to be like that. And I feel like, why would you not treat someone you don't know without respect? I don't get it. I just think everyone you meet you should treat nicely. I just think that.
Please don't ever lose that.
Yeah.
Please don't ever lose that when you've got your Grammys and when you've got your Tonys, because you're going to go back to like Broadway. You're going to do some musical theater in the future. We're going to figure out how to keep this voice healthy, because that's really intense, like every single night. But that brings me to something. So you treat everybody with respect.
Yeah.
But how about those people that just don't get the hint? Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
To like our next song.
Yeah.
LP and I talk about this one all the time. Who's heard a little song called Friends? It took me a minute, Anne-Marie. I listened to, like, I think I was caught up in the beat first. And then one day during the ride at 5, Al is playing it. We've got it on full blast in the studio. And I started listening to the words to that song. And when we talked right after that, I was like, yo, that is one of the meanest friend zone songs I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. But in the best way ever. I was like, but who was in your life that was stalking you? Because that song is like, bro, I don't know how many times I got to tell you, but no is the answer.
I know. Yeah, it's this guy.
Well, that answers our question. It was very real. Somebody's pointing over here.
Every song that I write is about a situation that I've been in. So this particular one, it was so Marshmello had remixed Alarm like 3 years before, and he was in London, and my manager was like, go into the studio with him. So we went to the studio, and the little guitar was playing in the background that you hear in the song, and I was like, I need to write the song now. So I was just like writing this song, and then I was thinking about, I always like to write things that you haven't heard before in songs. So I'm like thinking of this guy who just wouldn't get the hint in my head, and yeah, basically I wrote it about that.
Oh, you wrote about it?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. If anybody ever sends you that song, just give up. Delete them. Just know you have been talked about with all of their girlfriends. You have probably been memed. There's a lot of things. I love that song. I really do.
Thanks.
I really do. Clap it up. Friends is an amazing song. We played it. But like literally when I heard it, I started laughing. Like when I really, really took a minute to listen to the words, I was like, yo, that is the ultimate Friends. Like if you send that song, that person is in your phone as do not answer.
Yeah.
Like when it rings, stop, don't answer, crazy. Like, did you label that person in your phone? Were they like...
No, I haven't spoken to him in...
Shocking.
Since the song came out. No, I'm joking.
Does he know it was about him?
Yeah. But I haven't spoken to him in like, I think about 5 years. So it's been a long time, but he's married now, so it's fine. He's fine.
I wonder if when he gets drunk with his boys, he's like, that song's about me. I mean, it's still a claim to fame, right? It's like the dude that Adele was singing about.
Yeah.
Remember? And it's like she taught that whole album, and it's like at some point he's like, yeah, but that whole album's about me.
Yeah.
So even though it's not necessarily nice, he's like, but it's about me though. You know how men are. They're just...
I've had a lot of bad ex-boyfriends, so all of them are probably like, shit. It's about me. But yeah.
Well, we thank you for sharing your stories with us, and trust me, who here can relate to the Friends song? I'm sure somebody's maybe wanted to send me that song too. I'm just saying. Kelvin, where are you, my love?
Right here. I had to
All
sit
right.
down because I didn't want to block anyone.
You had to sit down?
I had to sit down to not block anyone.
Oh, I got you.
All right. So we've got Arlene here who wants to ask you about Marlene. I'm so sorry. All right. A specific friend of yours.
Hi, I'm gonna make this real quick. I just want to say I love you so much, and I've been like binge watching your YouTube channel. And my favorite video is of you and Ed Sheeran singing 2002.
Yeah.
So my question is, what's it like working with Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran is a really amazing person. I think that for me, he was one of the first people I met as I got into the industry, and we just became friends straight away. The song is not about him, by the way. Oh. Just so you know. I was just like, we became friends. I was like, no. But yeah, he's honestly incredible. Like, if he was here
Hold on
right now,
1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Anne-Marie is already straining her voice a little bit, so if we could just, so that my friend Marlene can hear exactly what she's saying. I know it's tough sometimes when we're in the back of the room, but just take it down a little bit so that we can hear Anne and she doesn't have to. Anne-Marie, I'm sorry. I don't want to call you just Anne.
It's cool.
Are you okay with that?
Quite weird, isn't it?
As I change your name. It gives it a whole different context.
I know, I feel like if I was called Anne, I'd be like, hello. I'd be a very different person.
But Anne-Marie, like, it's like,
cool.
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Very different.
So I'm sorry, we'll finish the Marlene question.
Yeah, I feel like if he was sitting here right now, he'd have exactly the same way of being. Like, he's so cool, he's so famous, yet he's so normal. I don't really like describing people as normal because it sounds quite boring, but he is very kind, very humble. He loves to bring other people up even though he doesn't have to. So I feel like he will always be one of my best friends, and I hope that you meet him one day because he's incredible.
Brian and I had the opportunity to interview him before one of his shows here in Miami. And, oh wait, I'm so sorry. Next time, for sure, girl. It was kind of a last minute thing, you know. I was like, hey, do you want to come back and do a little interview? You don't tell Ed Sheeran no, you know what I mean? But he really is like feet up, leaned back, talking about Buffy the damn Vampire Slayer. Mm-hmm. Like, that's his favorite show ever on the planet. And if he got one wish, it'd be like to remake Buffy. I mean, that just, is that him in a nutshell, kind of? Like, you know, we were talking about Jon Snow's butt, because he was out with Kit Harington the night before he shot that scene. He's just a very forthcoming, open, honest guy.
Yeah.
I can see how you guys would be like besties.
Yeah, we do. He does wind me up a little bit.
Can he? Yeah.
Like, we are like brother and sister, basically. So I've got loads of tattoos on my body that are words that people have taught me in life. So I have forgiveness, I have confidence, I have trust, just stuff that I find difficult to do, basically.
Hey.
And the people that have taught me that in life, I made them write it down on a piece of paper, and I've had it tattooed on me. And me and Ed call each other Mug.
Mug?
Mug.
Like a mug.
Like a mug,
okay.
But in Essex, in London, it's kind of like a cuss, like, oh, you mug.
Ow. So
we call each other Mug all the time, and he got a tattoo artist to come backstage, and he wrote it on my arm, and I wrote it on his arm. So I have all these like amazing, beautiful words like think twice, love, mug. All of them are like hidden, and then the mug is like right there, and I'm like, great. Wedding dress photos, just like trying to be really elegant, and there's just mug. Really.
Well, he'll be sitting out there, I'm sure, in the church or wherever you decide to get married, like, you're welcome. So, Lazaro, DJ Laz, he said that there's somebody else in the building, yeah?
I have somebody that's been standing to my right that is dying to get up there and sing.
Yes!
So, what is your name?
Valerie.
Valerie, I need you to walk up them stairs, girl. This is opportunity knocking. Okay, this is your time to shine.
Valerie, give it up for Valerie, everybody. We've been inspired. Do you need your... Do we have a song?
I think.
Okay, what song?
Fucking perfect, Ricky.
Fucking perfect. Okay, all right. Are you good with this? Yeah? Okay. She's like, I'm good. She keeps trying to get off. She's like,
okay. Can you do it a cappella? Yeah? Oh.
Okay, we got.
Made a wrong turn once or twice. Took my way out, bloody fight. Bad decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Mistreated, misplaced, misunderstood, nowhere it's all good. It didn't slow me down. Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimating. Look, I'm still around. Pretty, pretty please. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got nervous.
You're okay. Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm nervous.
Do you want to try to hit the note? Or are you good?
I
like this.
Pretty, pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than fucking perfect. Pretty, pretty please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you're fucking perfect to me.
There you go, girl. Now, Anne-Marie, you've had a moment like that ever? Yes? No? Maybe so? Did we cut off her mic?
Yes. I have loads of times that has happened to me. I've fallen over on stage. You just had to try and make it as if it was meant to happen. I feel like I think when I was growing up, I learned that if you stand there and you go, oh shit, then people will notice. But if you go, well, when you grade me, no one notices, right? So there's times when I've fallen over on stage, like literally backwards, and I just kind of go, whoop-a-bee, and just carry on. You just kind of have to take it all in your stride.
You keep on going. We do radio. I sound like I speak a different language sometimes, and we know I can't speak nothing but English, and sometimes that doesn't even come out right. So, girl, give me the high five right here. Give it up for Valerie. And that was a great recovery, and you guys are amazing. Can you guys just come everywhere with me and just be like, woo, yeah. Y'all are like hella supportive. That was super dope. So, Anne-Marie, you've been so fantastic, and I'm not going to sit here and kill your voice. I know your doctor's going to be like, what did you do when you were in Miami? Like, I told you to be quiet, and now you come back with less of a voice. Kelvin, I know you probably have a couple more questions out here.
Yes, we have one more here.
Okay. Hi, my name is Adriana. I wanted to ask you, do you know who like Marshmello is, and
No.
And how was it like collaborating with him? Like, is he a really nice guy, or like?
Does he talk?
Yeah. Does he talk?
I need to learn how to answer this question. I should have known. He's so lovely. He's very, very pale.
Miss Brian, is it you under that marshmallow head?
Yeah, I loved how he was so open to creating something that really collaborated with the artists, because you know you can get DJs who have their style and they do their style on everything, and you know it's a thingy track or that track, but when Marshmello collaborates with people, it really blends in with the person that he's collaborated with, and I find that so amazing from him.
Yeah, he's definitely doing his thing right now, but I think great vocals helped that track out, right? I mean, a DJ is only as great as his vocals outside of Ultra. You know what I mean? They're going, there's only so much of that we're going to play on the radio. So I think did you like my Ultra? Right, I'm getting ready. It's not that far away. Would you ever come back and jump on stage there? You should do an Ultra set.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to come back to my... Wait a minute. You're not talking. Are you coming back for Ultra? Let me find out. Okay. Okay. She was gonna let that one ride. She was like, nope. Now, Speak Your Mind is out.
Yeah.
Labor of Love. Did you ever get frustrated on that journey? Like, I mean, because you started releasing some of the songs that are on it, again, 2016.
Yeah. It was a very long journey. I feel like because I grew up with so many different influences in music, it took me so long to actually get a sound, which I guess is really difficult for record labels when they're just like, what are you? And I'm like, I don't know. I just like singing. And it took so long to make the album, and I was performing those songs for 2 years before I released the album. So I feel like it was amazing, because it was just like, I wanted to get different subjects in there. I didn't want to just talk about love. I didn't want to talk about heartbreak all the time. There's different stuff in there that I talk about. But everyone knew the songs already before the album came out. And I just, in the second album, it's all gonna be a secret. Yeah, I don't want anyone to hear it before the songs come out.
So you're gonna give us the whole project at once? Is that what we're going for?
Maybe.
Are we already working on it?
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Stop holding out on us, girl.
Don't tell anyone, though.
Don't. That stays in this room, then.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
He's like, this is not Vegas. What happens in Miami gets spread everywhere. Now, before we get into your very special final song, Miss Bryan, you're a huge Anne-Marie fan. Do you have a song in particular, or a moment or something? You are standing right here in the front.
I am literally on the spot.
Oh, he had his own mic. I thought it was going to work. Kelvin, can you give him yours?
Cool. Yeah, I'm totally on the spot. So I actually am, when you think of 2002, you know, when you have all those really cool, you know, songs from back in the day, who out of all those people do you really like the most?
I used to fancy Nelly so much.
Yes!
So that song stands out to me. I love Britney.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that I was able to put those songs in my own song. I just think that was so cool. But yeah, 2002 was the year I won the World Championship, so it's like a big year for me. Yeah.
Congrats.
So, were those songs on your playlist?
Yeah, when I was training.
Exactly.
Hit me, baby, one more.
Well, that puts that song in a completely new perspective for me.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah? You good?
There's more, but I'm good.
Are you sure? Go ahead. One more, Brian.
No,
Let's go.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
I think we're all excited for the next album, and I just think we're ready for that next song. I am.
Yeah, it's nearly ready.
No pressure.
It's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
Look at my leg. When I'm trying to not say something, my leg starts going.
Oh, you're trying to keep it in.
Yes.
Go ahead. Just drag it out a couple more seconds. She'll break.
Can you hum just a little bit of the first song?
You can tell he's a total morning show producer right there. He's trying to get it. Nice job. Well, again,
I tried.
Ms. Bryan, he's been talking about having you come in for a hit sessions, I promise you, for at least 3 years. So thank you for making this happen. And again, thank you all for being here on a very, very special night. Do you want to introduce the last song that we have here? It's perfect.
Oh, yeah. This last one's perfect to me. And how funny is that? It's actually called Perfect to me. I'm not saying my own song is perfect.
It's okay if you did.
Yeah, this
It's
song
like
is
your baby.
perfect. It's just about. It was actually a time in my life where I wasn't going through heartbreak, and I was like, what do I write about? I don't know what to write about. And I started watching TED Talks on YouTube about like women and your body and feeling confident, and I was like, So I went to the studio and I was like, I want to write a song that's really empowering but not like preachy, like love yourself. Can't really do that. So the lady who I was writing with was like, tell me everything you're not comfortable with on your body or what you don't like about yourself. So in this song, I basically just tell everyone what I don't like about myself and try and turn it round and make that a good thing, that we're all different and that's actually beautiful.
Yes, it is. Could we have played a little more of that one? Was that the next line? Was that, what were you?
Oh. The next line is, sometimes I wake up late and don't even brush my teeth. Oh, I did today though. Every time I sing that song, I'm like,
did I really say that to the world?
yeah, because there's like some people react like, yeah, and some people like, ugh. And I'm like, oh, lost those people.
Well, when we see you boot up, that's the first thing I'm going to think of.
Yeah.
That person really loves her. Give me a kiss, baby. Mwah.
Yeah.
Well, again, a round of applause for our star tonight, Miss Anne-Marie. Now, Anne-Marie, we're coming up on Women's History Month in March, and we're doing something really special. So quickly, if you could maybe list a couple women that have inspired you.
Alanis Morissette, Pink, Beyonce, my mom, my best friends, my sister. I feel like I've surrounded myself in my life with really strong women, and they've taught me a lot. So it's really important for us to do that, I think.
Amen. Well, there you have it. One more time, Anne-Marie, everybody. We're waiting on that second album, girl. We'd love to have you back for Ultra. Just saying, it's very nice in South Florida in March. You know what I'm saying? She does not seem opposed to coming back, folks. Do you have any parting little words for us here?
Thank you so much for coming. I'm so sorry my voice is so bad. But next time I see you, I will sing my heart out for you guys.
We love it. A round of applause for Anne-Marie, everybody! Yes! All right.